Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defenders, the Brooklyn Block Party, claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay that you saw next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Got a choice every day.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Yo, man, Ant-Man said I took it personal. I ain't never been sweat. I respect it, man. That's the kind of competitive shit I be talking about, man. Like, don't lay down for none of these teams. Don't give them no turnovers. Yo, for real, I ain't even see the game like that for real, to keep it real with you, know what I'm saying? I seen Irvin, I see Kyrie hit a fucking left hook shot on Rudy Gobert. God damn. Like, what? He did that in the real game in the playoffs? I know Kyrie wanted that game. Word, pun. But yeah, man, shit's crazy, bro. I feel like that shit could be detrimental to the Wolves because it's about momentum. I mean, not Wolves, the Mavs. Hopefully it's not, but it's about momentum. Think about it. They just seen the Celtics, so they figure, all right, the Celtics put belt to ass. They got up out of that series in 4-0. We need to do the same thing. It's we home. We need to close this out. And when they didn't close it out, when Luka hit that shot, I was like, get the fuck out of here. And he got fouled. I'm like, come on. It's just too much. Like, the game is over. You know what I mean? You still trying to win, man. Like, I respect it, but like, yo, man, I'm a Nets fan. I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad we ain't in the playoffs. I'm not getting comfortable with this shit. I'm not getting comfortable watching the playoffs while the Nets not in the playoffs. No. I ain't that comfortable. So when Luka hit that shot, I was just like, all right, man, sooner the better. Sooner the better. But y'all lost this game already. Now y'all trying to do some miracle shit, man. You want to do Luka magic. It's too late for that shit, man. Know what I'm saying? Hurry up and get this shit over with so we can see if Nembhard coming to the team. If we can see if Zach Edey coming to the team. Excuse me. They said DFS on the move. I don't know. Yo, man, I want to say shout out to everybody helping me build a platform. Shout out to This Is JTV. It's his birthday. Shout out to my guy. Know what I'm saying? Our birthday's a week apart. That's my guy, Gemini Season. Shout out to my co-host T-Time. His birthday was the other day. Gemini Season. You feel me? Shout out to all the Geminis in the world. Turn up. Turn all the way up. Shout out to all the Geminis in the world. Let's get it. Facts. Word. Yo, man. Kyrie Irving, this is his first loss in the closeout game. He probably gonna try to do the bad in that game. Sit pop. Hold on. Cole Smith in the comments, he said the Timberwolves are battling against history. No team in the history of the NBA have ever come back and win a series after being down 0-3. Nothing is impossible until it happened. Ellen. Harlem came over here too the other day. Shout to LM. Harlem came over here the other day talking about, oh, they could come back and win 4-0. That would be detrimental to the Dallas Mavericks. And they fans. Nobody want that history. Oh my goodness. That should be killer. Ant-Man will live forever. Joey BK86 said, gotta be broken someday. Yo, I ain't mad at that. When you think about the situation, they tried to close it out at home with the Mavs I'm talking about. They didn't. So they prevented a sweep. They going back home to play in Minnesota. They could very well win this game. Do I got the Wolves winning game 5? Yup. Do I feel like the Wolves fans, when I say that building on, yo, the fans, that shit gonna be sold out for one. For two, yo, it's gonna be, the building gonna shake, bro. Nah, the building is going to shake. People gonna look around, oh shit, holding each other. Oh, you felt that? Nah, it ain't an earthquake. It's the fans shaking the building. Telling you, man. The truth is the truth, man. And them fans, they said they ain't have a conference final win in 20 years. Them fans are going to be so proud of the Wolves when they get back. The Wolves are not losing game 5. I can't even see it happening. Man, people mad that Rudy Gobert got the Depoy Award, though. That's funny as hell. They bad. He got the Depoy Award. Has his defense been showing up? Did his defense show up tonight? I don't know, man. I didn't see it. Excuse me. Claude Smith said, old proverb, it ain't over till it's over. Shout out to Claude, you know what I'm saying? Leaving comments in the recap. I'll be reading it. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Hopefully y'all hitting the like button, subscribing. How y'all feel about Cat, man? He got busy in the second half, hooping. He had like 15 points. He was doing his thing. I mean, they're gonna need more of that, man. Cat might be motivated to play in that game 5. Wolves gonna be tough to beat in their home building. Wolves gonna be fucking tough to beat in their home building. I ain't gonna lie to you. Word, shit gonna be different. I really feel like you cannot underestimate a team that played that well during the season. They had a higher seed over the Mavs. I think they were 3rd. So they've been hooping all season. And they probably one of those teams too that got a better home record than away record. But we finna see. Hold on.
What that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp.
BROOKLYN, 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 BROOK. We wildin'.
Yo, my fault. Yo, listen, man. I think Ant-Man is that next star. I ain't gonna lie, man. Cole Smith is here, Joey BK here. Like I said, I ain't see the game, but I really pull up to talk about the Nets. Y'all know how I do. Now they talking about how the Houston Rockets interested in giving away that third pick. Y'all really think we should do that and try to get Castle? Is Castle that good? Do y'all know college basketball? Because I'm about to find out what's good with dude. Because him at the point guard, I think it's overkill. I think he's a great player and everything they saying he is, but I think it's overkill. I think we could get Nemhard and Zach Edey. I couldn't get Dylan and Leaf on the same page to see how we could have both of them on the same team with Mikal Bridges. Shout out to Dewberry Sports Highlights, evening night. Uh, you know what I mean? But I feel like both of them should be on the team. You know what I'm saying? Both of them should be on the team. And I think I'm gonna try to talk. I'm gonna try to talk to Leaf and Dylan into this. You know, maybe we could find common ground. You know, because as Nets fans, I want to find common ground. You know, but it don't always play out that way, as you can see. You know, you don't have to agree with me to be on a podcast or even have your thoughts. You know, you can say what you like. It's all good. You know. Shout out to LM in the chat. He agree with Claude, but we fan to see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? That third pick, I don't think that we should get that pick and I don't know, get a Steven Castle. I really rather get an Nemhard. You know what I'm saying? I really rather get an Andrew Nemhard. I don't know how to. This is what I'm saying. I know he'll be good for the team, but I don't know how we supposed to get him. You feel what I'm saying? But Jordy Fernandez, I just want to tell y'all what I do know. Jordy Fernandez, every one of the coaches is focused on player development. For us to have most of the team that we need, young team, to run the way we need to run, yo, what up, what up,
Oh, that's good, man.
I'm trying to figure out how we could get Nemhard and Zach Edey on the team. I'm trying to figure out if DFS is on a move, if they're going to put him in a situation with. Well, I think they will. I think we could get a 20th pick or some shit like that for DFS. I don't know how we get in the business of getting that third pick because I don't know if I don't know if they want to after the year that Green had. I don't know if they're willing to trade Green. So
Yeah, because I
I'm
saw
look,
Nets press say something about some breaking news that the Houston Rockets is offering the third pickup. But I mean, if the McHale deal is still there, uh, I'll say we should take it. But I don't know if Jalen. I think what they because a lot of that Jalen Green run was when Sengun was out, and when
okay.
Sengun was out, the team looked in a way kind of better. He was able to do what he did because Sengun was out. They was
Mhm.
more fast paced and they was racking up wins. I think if Houston looking at that, I personally think they shouldn't split them up. But I mean, if they willing to deal a Jalen Green off because they have a Cam Whitmore who
Mhm.
I think they may think, yo, Cam Whitmore can turn out to be better than a Jalen Green potentially. I think they will be willing to ship a Jalen Green to us for the third pick in order for them to get McHale. But
All right. So just to give you the way I'm at right now, Houston they got if they don't trade him, they got Donovan Clingan, a center,
mhm.
a 7'2" center. Um, what do you think about that? You think they take that third pick and get a different player besides Donovan Clingan?
uh, Klingon is a really good pick. Um, I feel like they need some size. Um, I don't know with them. I don't, cause I don't know if adding another rookie on the team is a good idea because they already have so much young talent already. You got Amin, you got Atari Eason, you got Ken Whitmore, you got Sengun, you got Jalen Green, you got Jabari Smith Jr. Like your team is already full of a whole bunch of rookies. These dudes is like 20 years old. They ain't even hit 24 yet. Like how much rookies you gonna add to your team to I mean, I feel like if I'm Houston, y'all already got the roster that we can possibly work at, and we was close to a play. I think they might have to ship that pick off and get somebody of a veteran like a Mikael Bridges that can add to their winning prowess. I don't necessarily think a rookie is another rookie is going to be the answer. They've had three top first picks in the past what few years. Like I don't know. It's tough for me for them to even think they should draft somebody there, but um, I feel like they probably would do good with a big, but I feel like they possibly instead of Donovan Clingan, they can possibly get I think a Buzelis would do good for them. 6'10" wing who can, she's he looked like a white version he like a white version to me of Paul George. Like he's 6'10", he can create for himself, he can play the possibly the two or the three. Very good playmaking skills. He can if they don't get Mikel, if we don't trade Mikel to them, that's a pick I feel like they should possibly explore getting so he could fit perfectly into that three spot. But I don't know. I feel like Houston would do better trading the pick instead of selecting someone because they already have mad 19 and 20-year olds. Like how more rookies you gonna need? Your whole roster is young. Like Jalen Green is blossoming. You gonna draft somebody that's gonna take away from him and Sengun?
But
Like,
so who again for a third pick? I mean, they just see what Mikal Bridges could do with the Brooklyn Nets. So what make y'all? That's what I mean. What make y'all so sure they still even interested in the Mikal Bridges when they saying that? Hold on, when they saying that they looking
hmm
for pretty much someone that's going to lead the team. You got the Van Fleet. You know he on his way out, but he's a leader. They want
hmm
somebody to pair up with a Sagoon to lead the team, and I don't think they want to put that in the hands of Jalen Green. But I don't think Mikal Bridges is the guy to do that for the Houston Rockets. I don't see him on the. I don't see the trade with Mikal Bridges and for Houston. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I don't blame you. I think that ship has sailed. I think if we was gonna do it, we would have been did it. But Mikel does fit into their system. He's not somebody that's gonna take away from Jalen because they probably even if Jalen was there, I don't know if Jalen would. I don't know even if we did get the third pick. I don't know. They probably won't give us Jalen. They'll probably give us a Tari Eason or somebody. I don't know. But if Jalen Green stayed and we got the third pick in Atari Easton or whatever the case may be, I think Mikel would go back to his Phoenix role where he wouldn't really have to do much. All you have to do is play defense, play make here and
But
there, do his usual catch and shoot.
I'm not
Like,
saying that. Hold on. I'm not saying that, LM. Hold on. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. He said coming by to give him support. Shout out to Coach Ed. He been pulling up here and there every through the season. I know him from Heart of the City. I rock with Heart of the City. Y'all should too. Y'all should go subscribe to you know what I'm saying, unpopular opinion sports, and also subscribe to Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, and also to my guy Lee 4788. What up, Leaf? We talking about Mikal Bridges and that Houston third pick. I don't think it happens. I think this to what LM said. Yeah, I think is they were interested, but watching Mikal Bridges and what they saying that they're looking for, they saying they want to give up the third pick for somebody that's going to lead their team. They want to pair him with a Sagoon as maybe a number one or two guy, and I don't think they want to get a keys to Jalen Green, maybe for whatever their reasons are. But case in point is, I don't think Mikal Bridges is a fit for the Houston Rockets anymore. How you feel about that trade between the third pick and Mikal Bridges?
I think it's bullshit. I think it's just something like really to just spiral around and just give us the whole thing that like I continue to pour on the fact that like our management to basically dig the knife deep in management and deep in the upstairs of this organization. I mean, they have made blunders and they have dealt with certain things certain ways, but to continue to put this out even all after the fact when we didn't even trade him for the first one, and now we looking to trade him for this third pick. Like I'm pretty sure that one of these Phoenix picks is going to be in that trade. That's number one. And number two, how valuable is this third pick for us? If it's not valuable for Houston, bro. And number three, just verbatim and not ticky tacking on it, bro. Like I don't think they was ever trying to give the keys to Jalen Green. I think they was trying to give the keys to Sangoon. That's the person that they was trying to give the keys to.
Yeah, but
Like
hold
Hey,
on,
but
was they
that
the
Jalen
same
that
draft or they a year apart? I think Sukun came first.
no, they
no,
the same
I think
draft, I think.
Jalen Green no Sangoon was there before, but I think Sangoon is more he has more professionalism if that make any sense.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, hold
I
on. Just revisiting the we gonna get you leave real quick. I'm looking at the mock draft, and they got Stephon Castle. That's who Dylan mentioned when he was talking about point guards for this team. And but he's in the sixth. They saying he getting mock draft to Charlotte. I'm scrolling through to see where they got Zach Edey. You know, I'm gonna get to that. So I want to go ahead, Leaf. But I wanted to talk to you about something specifically. I went on Big Tone Sports, and he said that they trying to get Zach Edey. But I didn't go on a panel. I wanted to talk to you first. I kind of wanted you to, you know what I mean, pull up with me over there because you're the one who really, you know what I'm saying, put me on as Zach Edey, you know what I mean? So I figured, you know what I mean, I handle the work though. You know how I do with Miami Heat fans. But
mean,
go ahead though, Lee. What was you saying?
to touch more on that, Big Tone is 100% right. The Miami Heat was looking at Zach Edey to try to pair with Bam. They've been looking at trying to get a big man for years, and I think that they're gonna have the 15th pick, and Pat Riley is not one to leave shit on the board if he thinks it's gonna pan out. D Wade he took a chance on back in on 2003, even with the injury history that he had in college, and his injury history is steep.
Hold on, hold on. I
And
just
we
want
all
to.
turned how that saw how that turned out.
I just want to add context to the conversation. Miami in the mock draft, they going for a Devin Carter, a junior, a 6'3" junior. You know who that is? Y'all know who that is?
Yeah, I mean, he'll be a good fit, but he remind me more of a Jaime Hawkins. Like they already got somebody
Yeah, I think it was.
to
So what
do
is
that
he? A
for.
point guard?
Um, I think he around. I think he a shooting. I think he could be a shooting guard. I'm not sure. He could be a shooting guard, small forward, but to Lee's point, they would do better with a Zach Edey than a Devin Carter. If I'm keeping it a buck, that's probably somebody that I feel like Riley would be looking at to help Bam out. Possibly put Bam at the four. I mean, Bam could already shoot and stretch it out. So I mean, that would be more size. And you know they are rivals, I think, in the East too. So I mean, they get a Zach Edey. If we resign Clax, I don't know. Like
Hold
I
on.
feel like we need to.
Hold on. I just want to add context to that. Zach Edey is projected in this mock draft to go to New Orleans. They got the
Hmm.
21st pick.
Yep.
So how y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like Zach Edey could? I mean, New Orleans will want a Zach Edey, and that's why they're talking about trading Valanciunas.
Yeah. I mean, if Valanciunas comes off the books, they can possibly get a Zach Edey. Um, One thing that if you notice, but I feel like if they keep Valanciunas, they need a Zach Edey, but um, I feel like they need more creators, like Brandon Ingram. That whole playoff series, like they was out rebounding OKC. Like the rebounding wasn't the issue; it was just more so they ain't have really no creators. CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram were nowhere to be found. I think they need somebody who is going to put more in the scoring role, like another wing. Um, but I guess if Valanciunas is coming off the books, they probably will be looking at a Zach Edey, which means they probably would be willing to get rid of a Valanciunas. But if that's not the case, then I don't think Zach Edey works for New Orleans. I think he's better off here if we keep him in the Bucks. But
But how will we? So okay, they got him projected at the 21st pick. And
hmm
what would we be able to even offer? Like because you could trade on draft day, right?
yeah, you definitely can.
So okay, so if you could trade on draft day, kind of like with Luca and Trey Young, for example, right? It's just possible
hmm
to do, right? So I'm saying that to say, what if whoever going to draft Zach Edey, they just draft them and then we just trade them after that? But we would have to have resources for them to want. What would they want from us? Like, and why would they like? And we would have to give them a player too. Yo, besides the connection with Jordy Fernandez, LM,
hmm
I think it's a tough act. I don't, because we not in the draft. I can't
Right.
call it what call it. I don't want to put.
I
No, I
just
don't want to put no. I want to put nothing against it because I want it to happen.
and and I was on BK and Wild's podcast and they was arguing over the Mikel trade to New York or whatever, and they him playing with the Villanova Knicks or whatever, and they said the Knicks got the 24th pick and I think in this draft. So according to Harlem, they was saying something about you can if Mikel want to be with the Knicks so bad, if you want to give Mikel to the Knicks, you would. I'm sure the Knicks would offer that 24th pick in Miles
But we
McBride or
could fuck
Bogdanovic.
around and miss him. But hold on. What about that player from Houston that we wanted? His name was Cam too. Cam, I forget his
Cam
name.
Whitmore.
Cam Whitmore, yeah. So if like you don't want to just miss him at 24, we gonna just miss him. If the mock draft is saying he gonna get drafted 21, we need to get a team pick. We need like
I
maybe you know what I mean? So it's
I think
assure
DFS should go
that
to
we
if
could
I
that we
think
could get a Zach Edey.
if the
Huh?
Lakers so I think the Lakers got the 17th pick. If I feel like we going after Zach Edey, I feel like our best route would be to trade DFS to LA. They've been looking to
Okay.
trade off that 17th pick. They've been looking to get rid of it. They really don't.
Hmm.
Either that or they might keep it to get a Bronny. Bronny is not really necessarily going to be in the lottery, but they've been looking to get rid of
See,
that 17th.
yeah, nah, I
So
gotta agree with that. I gotta agree with that. I just don't want them to trade Cam Thomas. Me, for a fact, know that Cam Thomas wanted to play for the Lakers when he got drafted. Because Kobe played there and that was his favorite player, or is his favorite player. So yeah, I don't. I just long as Cam Thomas not in that trade package, I'm cool with it.
I don't think we got to get rid of Cam.
Yo,
I think
hold on,
DFS will do
yo,
more than enough.
hold on, LM, yo, happy birthday, Jay. It's Jay birthday, man. Happy
Yo,
birthday, Joe.
Oh, happy birthday, man!
Good looking, bro. Good looking, bro. Word.
Yeah, nah, I mean it's a celebration. Fue.
Word. I pulled up a little late because I was in here cooking up a song. Know what I mean? I just wrote some
Alright,
nice shit. But word.
word. Happy birthday, new verses, new beats, and new verses.
Word. You already I was cooking up. I would let you hear, but it was some weird shit. I can let you hear the beat though, but the shit when you hear the shit gonna be fire though. Word.
Yeah. Shout out to the late Biggie. He said happy birthday, Jay.
Good looking. All right. You can hear it?
Mhm. Uh,
But D Rock was over here earlier. We was cooking up something to this right here. So you know it's gonna be some a different world joint. So you know had to do it a little different.
yeah. Shout out to D-Rock, man. Yeah, you and him, y'all, I know y'all got like 2 or 3 albums or some shit, man. Y'all been making music for a
Word.
minute.
Yeah, definitely gotta check that out. Differentworld.com. And on all streaming platforms, just search A Different World. Now I mean ADFRNTWLWRLD, A Different World. There's no vowels or whatever, but words. But this was something I was cooking up earlier, but me and D-Rock about to lay some fire to that.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, and let me, you know what I mean? We could recap it. I mean, same way we recap the playoffs, we could recap it here, you know what I mean?
Word.
Word.
Did you ever recap Iceman verse? 'Cause
Nah, I didn't recap it because I ain't have my laptop to pull it up on a screen. And I want to though. But I want Iceman to be here. I want to set it up.
Nah, his verse was tough though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. I heard one of his songs. The way he rap, he remind me like an ex or some shit. Like for real. Not the way he sound, but just that style.
Yeah,
Like real New York type shit.
yeah. I fuck with the boy. But
Yeah,
word.
shout to Iceman.
What y'all was
Shout
talking
to
about though?
Jay.
I pulled up.
Oh, I had shouted you out before you pulled up too. But we was talking about
Word,
how the
shout
Wolves.
to
You see
you.
that?
Salute to the panel and the channel. You already know what it is.
Yeah, yeah. No, I appreciate you. I was saying, you see what it said about Ant-Man? He said, I ain't never been swept in my career. I took it personal.
Yo, man.
I like that
I did.
type shit.
I didn't see that, but I did see before the game. He said, "Yo, he said I still don't feel like they could beat us." I like that confidence before the game. He said he still don't feel like they down 3-0. Like, yo, I still don't feel like they could beat us though. Like,
Word.
for real, though.
Nah, that's that. Yeah, well, I give them game 5. I think the fans are the energy in that building is gonna be tough for anybody to play in. Maybe Kyrie and Luka show up, but they might not show up. They said that the Wolves didn't win a conference final game in 20 years.
Well, D-Rock was in there saying if they could win this game, they could win them all.
I ain't mad at that. Shout out to D-Rock. He finna come up if he play FanDuel. Tell D-Rock play FanDuel. Shit, it won't hurt. He probably come up. Shit, I might play FanDuel. Them odds probably just went through the roof.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
If I play, and I always say, hold on, I'm gonna say my mom made it. But if I come up and if I'm able to better my situation, because no matter all the hard work I've ever done, and if I just decided to just bet on the Wolves, and that's how I come up, bruh. If I bet on the Wolves to win the series, yo, what are the odds? Yo, I'm finna go to FanDuel.
I don't know.
Nah. Yo, who betting on the Wolves that they winning it? Go to FanDuel right now. Go look at the odds. Don't play on my behalf. Just go look at the odds. That's all I need.
I don't know. It might be crazy, man, because nobody expecting it to happen. Like, it's pretty much like a 0% chance of people who have won down 3-0. But it could happen.
Yo, nothing's impossible, man. Like for instance, there's been times where teams went 7 games because they were down 3 and brung it to 3-3 to make it to the game 7.
The funny shit is, just because you was talking about people coming up and money and shit like that, KG, that's what he was supposed to say. What you just said, nothing is impossible. Like, that's what KG was supposed to say when he won the championship. But his dumb ass said anything is possible or something like that. He fucked up some money because he said the wrong damn slogan at the end of the goddamn fucking. It was supposed to be the Adidas campaign. Nothing is impossible. And he said, anything is possible.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think before today, Kyrie was like 14-0 in elimination games or
Closeout
something
games,
like that.
yeah. Ant-Man fucked that up.
I like that. He like a villain and shit.
Yeah,
Yo, seriously, I
Word.
think he go. You know how they got Larry and Bird? I think in the Western Conference, I think Luka stays with the Mavericks. I think he's one of those players. Dirk Nowitzki, he retired from there. I think that's the culture over there. I think they got one with Luka. I think he starts and ends his career in Dallas. I think that's good for basketball. But I think the same thing for Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony
You think
Edwards,
that's gonna be a
yo,
rivalry?
yes, yes. They this early in their career. Remember, I think Ant-Man is in his third or fourth year, maybe fifth. Luka in his what, fifth, sixth? This not going nowhere.
Yeah,
Get
he like what,
comfortable.
25?
Get comfortable. Luka, Ant-Man versus Luka. This shit gonna be epic. This is the Western. This is what it is. I think Kyrie retires on the Mavericks.
Man, we need a rivalry over here, bro. We need to start shake something up. Get some
Yeah, I mean we
rivalries
got the
going.
Knicks versus Nets rivalry, but you know what I'm saying. Let's not talk about that right now.
right,
Um,
right. We don't need to
let's not sully up the stream
I
right
mean, I know they won one game, but y'all really think I think Dallas can close it out. I feel like they wasn't even that close to.
nah,
They
nah,
really didn't lose by a lot. If you
they,
can, there's just Kyrie was off.
they wasn't winning by a lot neither though.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
They wasn't winning
I
by
think I don't.
and
I ain't gonna hold you.
and
They blow a 3-0 lead.
look, let me
That's
tell
it.
you this. Is Derek Lively coming back? That's the answer.
That's true. I think they say he might be coming back next game. You're not
Let me
So
sure,
see.
that shit, yo,
but
but no, realistically, maybe that's why they lost, because that's the only X factor, and you know what I
They
mean. At the
almost
end of
lost
the
that last game without him, but they almost lost the games with him too. So it's up and down, but he was the X factor, like you said.
yo,
nah.
but
But
hold on,
Cat
and then
turned up. That's the
hold
real
on.
reason they won.
Remember, as far as the scores too. Again, when they could lock in, they can't really lock in the same way if Lively not there. You know, Gaffin and it's different. Lively, he impacts it like he'll be having like 10 points, but it'd be the rebounds too. It's easier to get downhill as a bat on the offensive side of the ball if Lively ain't there. Like Gaffin, he good, but he can't play the whole game. So they have Lively on the at
Dallas got to
some.
blow them out.
You said what?
Dallas got to blow them out.
That
Like
shit ain't gonna happen, bro.
all of these games been mad close, and to assert dominance, they just gotta blow them out final game. Like, yeah, stay down, nigga.
So hold on, game.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
That's what they gotta do.
Jay,
They
yo,
gotta
Jay, wow, boy, yo, you wow.
they gotta blow them out, stay down, assert dominance, and go into the finals ready.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yo,
don't know.
so hold on. All right, so I found the odds. They got Dallas. No, Minnesota is the favorite. And again, to Jay's what he said, what are the favorites? I'm gonna start checking FanDuel from now on. What are the favorites
Coming
when
in,
Lively was in the game, or
I
is
don't
or is
think
Minnesota
they was
the
the favorites coming into it because they was the third seed. Minnesota was
true,
the seed.
true. I'm trying to find a series though. They showing me the game, but I'm really trying to look and see the odds on the series. I gotta know this shit, bro. Like if you put $5, what's the odds? $50,000?
It's 5 to 50.
No.
Oh,
I'm looking for it because I'm trying to see if I if I bet on the series, what's the odds? Like if they really do come back and win 4 games straight. Well, how much money would I get if I put my hard earned $5 on it?
right.
You heard me?
Yo, man, put in the super chat how much we should put on Minnesota to win, man. Super chat us the money. We gonna put all that on.
Yeah, super chat Jay for his birthday. You heard?
Yeah, super chat. We gonna put all of that on Minnesota to win.
Yeah, thanks. Yo,
Let
no,
them
Yeah.
shake,
seriously.
them shake for the community, man.
Word. All
I saw
right, so
I saw some Nets fans tight because they was like, "Yo, Kyrie was they've been doing that shit for us."
Yo, bro, yes, he was. The fucking front office just wasn't allowing him to work.
gotta let that man work.
Mark Cuban paid him.
He did though.
But Jay,
Like,
my thing is like even with like the nigga not taking a shot and all that shit. As soon
bro,
as the nigga got traded, they lifted the shit anyway.
bro,
All niggas had to do was to wait like a few
bro,
more months,
bro, I'm gonna
and that would have been lit.
right, right. But my thing is, I'm gonna keep it a stack. If we talking about basketball, I'm talking about on the court. Everything that people was complaining about was off the court, and it was keeping him off the court. But when he was on the court, he was doing the things that he was doing Kyrie things on the court. So we just got to. My thing is, as a basketball organization, you got to do what it takes to make sure he's on the court. Like you can't be putting stipulations to keep him off the court. Like
I ain't gonna hold you when Desai made that list, like the shit he had to do to return
that
back
was
to the
dumb as
team.
hell.
I was like, I think some of that shit was like
That was
dragged.
dumb as hell. But like I keep saying, they traded two top 75 players. Like, what do you expect to happen? And he out
I
there doing
told y'all what I expected, and y'all gave me hell for it. I
he out
said I'm not even gonna say what I said. Just keep going, keep going.
yeah, he out there cooking like he's supposed to cook. And if he was in Brooklyn, he'd be cooking that same way. And he would have KD cooking, same way he got Luka cooking.
hmm
But
Damn, I can't find a parlay, man.
it is what it is.
I'm trying to come up. Yo, hold on, man. What if they win 4 straight? Yo, you gotta win like $1 million. Yo, shout out to
I
Easy in
want.
the chat. What up, Easy?
I wondered how much I was saying on 2016. I wonder how much the people who put Cleveland to come back 3-1. I wonder how much money they got from that shit.
They came
'Cause
up, bro. They came up.
they definitely came up. I'm sure the niggas was like, "Yo, you wildin'? What the fuck is you doing?" Them, them niggas
Ye-
had an epiphany because ain't no way. I would have. I don't know. I'm sure you gotta have a come up if you get that shit right and they come back from 3-0. That gotta be some bread.
Yo, shout out to Harlem. Harlem did stir that pot. He did. He was the one saying they could come back and win 4 straight. You see that happening in Harlem? Talk to us, man.
Come on, bro. Hey, yo, shout out to the panel, man.
Oh shit, Harlem.
Yo, Jay,
Yo,
what's good, my
hold
boy?
on.
Yo, listen, man.
It's
Yeah,
his birthday. It's Jay's birthday.
Yo, Jay, happy birthday, my boy.
good looking, bro.
Turn up, my nigga.
Word.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Breeze. Like, yo, Vegas put the call in, bro. Vegas,
Oh my goodness.
listen, man. Me and my mans, we had this talk the other day. So I brought up this little baseball analogy. Y'all remember when the Yankees was smacking the Red Sox 3-0? And then the Red Sox came
Yeah,
back
that
and
shit
won
was
That ain't
4
like
straight.
true.
that was like
Yeah,
yeah, I
So
that
remember
shit was
that. That shit was
crazy.
a minute ago. What was that? 2002?
no 4. But
Yeah, that
Okay.
was
the
All
point
right.
I'm
2004.
making is that had never happened in baseball history. So what I'm saying is, bro, it's bound to happen in basketball history. I'm not saying necessarily this series, but what I'm saying is it's gonna happen sooner than later. And Boston almost did it last year, if y'all remember. So you know what I'm saying. So what I'm
Nah,
saying is,
talk
what
your
I
shit.
seen tonight, if Cat, if Cat could dominate like he did tonight, bro, and stop fucking shooting threes and just dominate, Dallas has no chance. Cat is the X factor, bro. He got to get his big ass down there and dominate, man. Stop shooting fucking threes. Play
That's
like
a
you
fact.
7 foot, 260 pounds, and just cook. If he
Yo,
does that, bro, like
That's a
Dallas
fact.
has no chance because
that
you gotta make Luka Doncic play defense, bro. So
that's
yeah,
my
man.
problem with
So
Cat. Period. That's my problem with Cat.
yeah, bro, and
And what I be
he
saying
too big
about
to be shooting.
Minnesota. Right. what I be saying about
Yeah, bro.
Minnesota, they got a 7-foot 3-point shooter and then a big baguette. Like you got a 7-foot
I ain't gonna
baguette.
hold you. Them threes he was hitting, that helped them niggas win. I ain't gonna hold you. That's
Rudy
Nah,
Jay,
he
hold
Gobert
on,
was,
hit
Jay,
with a
bro.
clutch.
Jay, Harlem never probably heard you say that, Jay. Can you explain to him what a baguette is, please?
is a piece of French bread. Now I mean the baked French bread, the long French bread that we be getting, it's called a baguette. But that nigga is a 7-foot baguette. He's
Yeah,
overrated. I
fact.
mean, he get defensive player of the year and all of that bullshit, but the players rate him as overrated. Know what I mean? And he is. He's
Yeah,
not.
yo.
He's getting
Well,
abused out
really,
there. He's
yo,
getting
Jay, if
abused.
I could be honest with you, Jay, know what I really want to see, bro? The winning lineup for Minnesota, they haven't done it. It worked tonight, but I think they need to sit Gobert. They need to go Cat at the 5. They need to put Nas at the 4 because Nas is an athletic big and he could shoot. They have to make. Here's the thing, bro. You have to make Luka Doncic play defense. Luka puts pressure on them, but you have nobody putting pressure on Luka. He can't just come down and score 30 points and you're not making him play defense, bro. That's the formula to beating Dallas. You have to make Luka play D, bro. That's why they was able to beat Denver. They made fucking Nikola Jokic play defense. You have to make Luka Doncic play defense, bro. You just have to. So I think at some point you got to sit Gobert and you got to put Nas in. They definitely probably gonna win in Minnesota. So I definitely feel like it's gonna go 6. But like if it get to 6 games, like they gotta play Nas Reed early and often, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, if Cat could do what he did tonight, Jay, Minnesota could win, bro. Minnesota could win.
Yo, hold on. I just want to let y'all know I found the odds. The Minnesota Timberwolves winning, but this is the NBA championship. It's 1,500. So they got the worst odds. Boston Celtics got the best odds. Dallas Mavericks, their odds are not bad. You know, it's 240 plus 240. So there's the odds are favored for the Celtics to win the championship. Now let's call it what it is. In the tenor that the Celtics had, they've been favored to win it more times than not. I don't know if they. I know that they were favored last season. Now versus Denver, their first championship, I felt like they was favored. Or they didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't play them, but I thought they were gonna play them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Boston be surprising me, man, when they but I don't know. Maybe we should expect that. So even if they're the favorite, they don't necessarily give them the win. I said all that to say that.
Yo, Jason Tatum is shake big, bro. I keep man in the big moments the kid folds. And this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. I think Jaylen Brown's the star of that team. And I think if they lose this year, bro, I feel Boston need to go forward with Jaylen Brown and not Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown has proven when the game is on the line, he performs. Jason Tatum has not proven that.
Nah, they both rock.
So hold on. You don't want to see them Celtics? You don't want to see both of them in their career there? You want to see them move around?
No. Bro, listen, all right. So let's go down the timeline, right? Jason Tatum, he got drafted 2017. They've been together since 2017 to now. This is like the 7th time they've been in the Eastern Conference Finals, right? Like 7th, bro. And then this is the 2nd time they go into the finals. If you don't win this year to go to 7 Eastern Conference Finals and to lose 2 times in the championship, you don't think that's a failure, bro? You want to continue with them 2 players? They've proven that they can't get it done. How much longer are you going to keep the same duo together? We know what the Celtics do, Breeze. Every year they do the same shit. They beating the hell out teams. They make it to the Eastern Conference Finals or the championship and they lose. You want to keep that together every year?
Nah, well, what I will say, hold on. Hold on. I'm not a fan of, seeing them be a good team or none of that shit anyhow. But like I was saying this yesterday, the X factor is Drew Holiday. You know, everybody keep talking about
No
Tatum
fact.
and Brown. The X factor is really Drew Holiday. Even with the Pacer game where he guarded them hard, everybody talk about, you know, what Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum going to do. It was actually Drew Holiday playing defense on them hard. You know what I mean?
No,
And
listen.
before,
I
no,
fuck with
hold
Holiday.
on. Let me say this. Let me say this. Because if you invest in Drew Holiday, you could change your whole roster. I'm not saying you're going to just build around him, but he's such a solidified championship caliber point guard. He's always been known on the defensive side of the ball, and he's always been an adequate enough point guard where you can't double team the superstars on that team. And I think that's the difference between him and Marcus Smart. Drew Holiday can very well have the team shook up where they'll keep Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, and move Tatum around. I'm not surprised if they did. I would say one of interest, be interested in that, because Jaylen Brown just got that wild contract. When Tatum is time to get his contract, he gonna want the same or more. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
All
for
I'm
them to
saying
be
is, are you gonna continue?
let me lay in the play saying this, Harlem. Let me lay in the play saying this to add to your point. For them to be so, they like the only, this Boston Celtics is like the only team, and it's because of us to make it worse, with two high draft picks on the same roster, like that close in proximity, like they only like a year or two apart, as far as when they got drafted. So they expectations
you
is
know
high.
Tatum didn't
So it's
even
gonna
want to
be
go
high.
to Boston, right? You knew that?
Say again?
Tatum
say
didn't
again?
even want to go to Boston. You knew that?
No, I didn't know.
I said
No.
Yeah, he wanted to get drafted by the Suns.
Okay.
He even said
I
that.
mean,
He was like, yo, I wanted to be drafted to the. Now, his career probably wouldn't have even been the same. That's the crazy part about it. So I think he went to the team he was supposed to. All I'm saying is, bro, I don't want to see the same team keep going and not winning it. Like, I don't want to
feel
see
you
that
on that.
again, bro. I don't want to see y'all niggas get here and then lose again, bro. It's like, how many times we gonna run it back? I mean, Drew just got there, KP just got there, but I feel like if Brown and Tatum specifically, I'm talking about, if they lose, I feel one of them niggas gotta go.
I'm not mad at that take.
Nah, I'm mad at that because he's trying to break niggas up. Break up the Knicks. How about them niggas?
Bro.
Break up them Villanova niggas.
All I'm saying, Jay, is like they've been together for 8 years.
I mean, you just want
bro, because they've been together for 8 years, bro. Them two niggas specifically.
I hear that. I hear that part.
How many times you gonna run it back though, my nigga?
What's gonna make them better by trading one of them niggas?
Nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. They've been together 8 years and they ain't get it done. So
if they still getting better as players, and you can add parts around them to improve the team, and they do got parts.
Nigga, what part? All right, bro. You added KP and you added Drew.
But trading one of them niggas is not gonna make them niggas better.
All right. So next year, right? A lot of teams in the East is gonna be better. Do you agree?
Yeah, but they was already dominating. So
no fact. I'm just saying that to say if teams is gonna get better next year in the East, we don't know how much better, right? But we know niggas is gonna get better. So if Boston loses now, if they run it back with the same group of people, right? Do you think it's a far-gone conclusion that they gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals or the championship again? That's what I'm saying, bro. So their window is right now. If they don't win now, it's not gonna get easier, bro. It could easily be somebody else. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, this is like their last chance, I think, to win, bro.
They got to the finals mad easy this year. If they lost,
No,
they were like
Mm.
they got their mad.
We gonna cut this shit out right now, bro. The Eastern Conference broke down like a '93 Honda on the freeway, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, the East coming back. Leave. Come on, man.
Shit was bad, bro. No, bro. Don't talk
What up,
about
Lee?
how the East is coming back. What's going on? What's the deal, Harlem? But come
Yo,
on, bro.
Lee
Like
funny as shit.
you gotta realize what happened here, bro. Like some of the top players in the East in the first round went down, bro, with injury written.
Yeah.
Joel is the only nigga that played, bro, and he was playing on half a face and one leg.
No, you right.
Jimmy was
Yo,
out.
Lee.
Jimmy was
Right.
out. Giannis was out, bro. Like, come on, come on, man.
Mitch was out. Yeah, no. Yo, Leaf. I agree with that. All I'm saying is next year I feel like the
This
East
is
is
a
gonna be
bump.
better. So what I'm saying is if Boston lose this year, do you think that you could say that Boston is definitely gonna be back here? You can't say that definitively,
No,
bro.
I can't say that definitively. But
That's what I'm
if the East,
saying.
but if the Eastern Conference stay the same and they don't make no major changes, bro, and,
Oh
and they
nah,
don't
they
make no major
trust
upgrades,
me. They making major changes, bro. And Embiid ain't running that same Philly team back, bro. He not, my nigga. If they
no,
don't get Embiid
I
out, bro,
don't,
he out of here.
I don't think he and I don't think he should. What I think
He might go
is
to the
that
West Coast.
I don't even want
You
to. I don't
never
Think
even want
so?
to think about. I don't even want
I'm
to
just
think
saying
that.
you never know.
I don't even want to think that, bro.
Nigga, the West got enough superstars already. We need niggas over here, bro.
The real question is all of the names that I mentioned, bro. Like these niggas are getting older. Joel stay injured. This is the second year in a row that Giannis didn't barely play in the first round, or it didn't play in the first round. Realistically, he played 2 games last year.
Yeah,
Back
facts.
him
Jimmy is
up.
out. Jimmy is in his mid-30s, bro, and he's still in Miami. So and we already know about the Tangerines and how they crash dummy ass coach treat them niggas. So realistically, the Eastern Conference, bro, like is basically the black and blue conference, and it's gonna be that for a while. This is one of the reasons why I want to build a front line is, bro, so we can continue with the punishment. The thing is, bro, like when you running out there, bro, like listen, we got a nigga on our roster that play 82 games off the rip. You got to make his job easier. He's a role player. When you do that with a front line, I keep stressing. I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep saying it. And everybody,
Hey, yo, Leaf,
and I had
I'm
2
like-
niggas in here yesterday talking about how they want a 24-year-old Nembhard who came in the league at 23, and then we was talking about Joker who came in the league at 21, by the way, and ended up becoming who he became. And niggas keep talking about Zach Edey is slow. Ain't the rest of these centers slow?
Hold on. I didn't see. And again, I repeat that. I want Zach Edey and Jordy Fernandez on the team. And the reason, I said and Jordy Fernandez and Andrew Nembhard on the team. And because of Jordy Fernandez, he coached both of them in the Team Canada.
Well,
So
what is Nembhard costing us, bro?
No, bro, $2 million.
$2 million? What we talking about? What trades?
No. I'm saying.
How are we
hold
getting
on,
him, bro?
Listen,
Hold
the
up.
how part. No. Hold on. I'm answering your question.
Indiana is
I
gonna want
don't.
to keep
Hold
him.
on.
Like
I'm
I was saying that the other night, but Indiana was gonna want to keep him.
Right. I'm actually answering it, but I don't have an answer. But I don't know how we get an Andrew Nembhard. I just think that his grit is good for the Brooklyn Nets.
Listen, locked on Nets already. Locked on Nets already put the word out that we already knew. DFS is on the trade block for a pick.
Right.
It's something that we've been
So
talking. It's
hold on,
something
you
that we've been
left.
talking
You
about.
left.
No,
It's something that we've been talking about for over a month.
Wait. Speaking of picks, did y'all see that Houston is willing to trade that 3rd pick?
Yeah, I heard about that, but that 3rd pick.
But you know for what though? They looking for a player that's going to lead to be a number 1 on their team. That's not Macau. Macau's not going to do that. So we not in that conversation no more.
Why they need a number 1 when they got Sengun? They need niggas that's gonna add.
They need somebody to pick. They need somebody to pair with Sengun. They need an off-ball player. And I think Mikal. And one of the reasons why I think Mikal. They want Mikal is
Tobias Harris.
No. One of the reasons why they want Mikal is because they know he could play off ball with a center that could pass, and that's Sengun. Sengun is a good passer. So that's one of the reasons why they looking for their own strategy. The point that we need to do is continue on to try to get rid of DFS for one of these picks, bro, and it's going to lead to what exactly what we need.
So hold on, do you think it's hold on? You think it could be 21 or better for a DFS? Because before you left, you had left. But Zach Edey is mock drafted to be picked by the Pelicans at the 21st pick. So it reminded me of all of the Valanciunas talk and how they might be interested in Claxton. How you feel about that, though, Leaf? About the Pelicans mock drafting Zach Edey?
The Pelicans will mock draft him at what, 20, 21, 20,
21. Yeah, 21.
Okay, so as far as I know,
21.
there's teams that's looking for DFS before that pick. The Lakers obviously at 17, and who's at 8? Who's at 18? Who's at 18? Man, I forgot who's at 18.
So you think
Phoenix at 20? Phoenix at 20 or 22?
Okay, damn. But I'd rather get that team pick opposed to. Nah, you can't trust that. Look, we just missed Cam Whitmore in that last draft we was in. Remember?
Nah, look, boys.
I mean,
this
did we really? I don't know
for.
if we missed him, bro. We got Clowney, bro. Like, I mean,
nah, we did. We got Clowney, but we definitely could have got Whitmore.
We weren't supposed to get. We weren't supposed to get the. We weren't supposed to get Dariq Whitehead, bro. What we talking about?
Hold on. All right, no, hold on. Let me be clear on what I mean by miss him. What I meant was that you don't want to get a pick where you might get him like a 22nd pick. You might get him. If they saying that he might get drafted at 21, you don't want to get the 22nd pick. You want to get a team pick so that way you know you could get Zach Edey. So that Laker pick seemed like the best pick we could get.
Yo, Breeze, listen. I think the Nets is going to trade DFS for the 12th pick because OKC the 12th pick. So I think if the Nets give up DFS, then they could get that 12th. That might be a good pick for them.
You think we could get the 12th pick for DFS?
Absolutely.
That's bold.
Why not, bro?
That's OKC bold as hell.
Wait, you think we could get the 12th pick for who's at 12?
Yes.
OKC.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, bro, a 12th pick is not a bad pick.
That's not a bad pick because listen, it's a couple of.
You could get that, bro, and
it's a great pick. I just don't know.
That is a great pick, but like 7.
Yo, Sean Marks got to be running shit in that town to say, yo, let me get that 12th pick for DFS. He got to be the motherfucking man in that town. Like, yo, call such and such. Let them know Sean is in town.
I don't know if Sam Presti go. I don't know if Sam Presti go.
Like, here's the thing, bro. Everything right now is a puzzle. Right now, bro, like we got to figure out a way to build this puzzle in the offseason. First thing first, we got to get that pick. That's the one thing about it. We got to get that 12th or that 17th pick, whatever number it is. I'm liking 12.
Why I think they could get the 12th pick? Because OKC is already a team that showed they could make a little bit of noise. So at this point, what they looking for is
they're not looking for a draft pick. They looking for a veteran.
Right. And exactly. And DFS fits that bill. So you could easily get the 12th pick. Now, yo, Breeze, look up who the 12th pick is, bro.
So, all right. So listen, like that'll work if we just giving up DFS for that 12th pick.
You talking about the actual player, Harlem?
Yeah.
You talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we just giving up DFS for that 12th pick, that's fine. However, it's still two things that we got to solve all after the fact. Free agency is after the draft, and we got to make sure that we do what we need to do with Wofford and Claxton. So first thing first, bro. Like, listen, getting a pick and OKC want a veteran instead of a rookie. I'm cool with that. Because now we could finish our rebuild by building a front line and having Zach Edey up out here, bro, and then we go look for a point guard all after the fact if we need one. That'll basically be like the beginning of the end of basically our rebuild. Because now you got your big man centerpiece that can take care of shit in the inside. All you got to do is worry about perimeter shit and putting something around them and making sure you put the right defenders that could switch and go in and out of the perimeter and guard inside around him, which we
And not
just gotta
yo
lock up
Leaf, and
Claxton
not
and
for
Clowney.
nothing. I'm not against the Zach Edey thing, bro. Feel me? Because here's the thing, right? The Nets need rebounding. That's the first thing. The Nets need somebody that could block shots. That's another thing. Now, I don't really know how Zach Edey, even if let's just say what Priest is saying is right? Zach Edey getting cooked on defense. The motherfucker gonna help on offense though. Feel me? And you getting paid big bucks, bro. So that's what people is getting paid in the offseason to do, to help these tall motherfuckers move their feet, move their lateral quickness. You know what I'm saying? He just needs somebody that's gonna work with him. You know what I mean? And you know,
that's the same thing I said. And the thing is, when you got Claxton and Clowney, bro, as switch bigs, he doesn't really have to assert himself as much. The thing is, when you have switch bigs, they could guard out. They got the wingspan to guard out on the perimeter against smaller dudes and affect shots anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So they
I just don't like this narrative, bro, that Nick Claxton can't shoot, bro. That's a nasty narrative. Like, I just feel like they don't allow Nick Claxton to shoot. Do anybody else agree with that, bro? Or like, am I the only one outside of LM that like believe Nick Claxton can shoot?
No, I think that Claxton, they don't want Claxton to shoot more than he can or can't shoot. They need Claxton to be what he is more so. Remember, he won an award for field goal percentage. So it's not that he can't shoot. And the way the roster was set up, he was the last guy to go to for offense. Remember, he had KD, Kyrie, Harden. But I'm just saying, they never really wanted to give him the ball to create offense. Remember, look at all of his teammates,
bro.
No, I mean, but hold on. Hold on. Let me answer your question. Oklahoma City Thunder, they mock drafting somebody named Tijani Salon. I don't know who the hell this dude is.
I know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
He is 6'9". Yeah, he is 6'9" forward. He can shoot the three. Okay. He can create for himself. He a 3-and-D wing type guy. He can shoot on the team. I mean, I'd rather Zachary, the homeboy from France, Ricochet or whatever his name is over him, but he's pretty good. These adult international talents, they be advanced. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot. He can defend 1 through 4. He can create a little bit for himself. He got really good size on him. That would be a good pick for us, but I don't know if he's what we need. I think if you want to get a Zach Edey kid, that's what you want to do, but it depends. I don't know.
What Zach Edey does is allow you an interior presence, which we haven't had in I don't know when. So the fact that you got Cam Thomas already taking care of shit outside of that. He doesn't really require the entire floor to work because he's really a mid-range shooter, bro. He could get his money away from the basket. Mikal could do something away from the basket. Clowney could do something away from the basket.
I got a question for you, Leaf. So if you don't get Zach Edey, right, who's the pivot, Leaf? If you don't get him, who's the backup center you feel like a help? Because like last night I was listening, I was hearing Priest and Nets Press naming off like other centers they thought was better. So out of them centers, I guess they like the top guys. Out of them people that they picked, who would you pivot to? If you can't get Edey and you Sean Marks, who's the pivot for you?
I'll be honest with you, bro. I haven't thought about the pivot at all.
Honestly, I don't think we should get it. If we don't get Zach Edey, I think you go to the second need, which is a point guard. If Zach Edey is off the books,
okay,
you get Stephen Castle. And the reason for that is Stephen Castle at 6'6", he reminds me a bit of Kawhi. Coming into the league, Kawhi didn't have a very good offensive game like he does now. But he was you can already see from Kawhi off rip that he was going to be a 6'6", 6'7" guy you could put out the wing that could defend multiple positions. And Castle, he's basically a Kawhi except with better playmaking. You can put him at the point guard. You can put him at the shooting guard. You can put him at the small forward. He's 6'6", 6'7". He has size on him. He has a really good wingspan. He helps Cam Thomas in the backcourt. He's going to cover Cam Thomas defensive issues. So you get more size. You could push Schroeder to the backup point guard as we should have been doing, and you can bring somebody that has size alongside Cam Thomas that can switch for him whatever needed and guard the bigger wings or whatever the case may be. So if I'm Sean, Castle would be the go-to guy if we don't get Zach Edey. And I guess you should resign Claxton because if we don't get Zach Edey, I'm
And what pick
assuming you're
is
gonna
that though,
resign
Ellen?
Claxton. If you get the 12 picks, OKC, get him there. I heard Castle is
Okay.
not working out for any teams that don't that he's not working out for teams that don't need a point guard. So he wants to only go to teams that need a point guard. He doesn't gonna and
Oh,
we
the
need a
Knicks
point
definitely
guard.
need a point guard.
Right. So
Yeah,
if
but
we
let me
can
ask
get
you a question,
12,
bro. Are we trading Ben Simmons though?
I don't
Nah,
even
I
know.
think I nah,
That
I
I
think
think
I,
he be
I,
in our
think I
books.
think I think we just gonna rock that contract out, bro. Like
Yeah,
because
facts.
the thing is, Ben Simmons is only in package deals for like a Donovan Mitchell or somebody, and they're gonna require the picks, the Phoenix pick, which is sought after the 25, and the other 27 pick was a projected 1 through 8, and the and Cam Thomas, which Breezy is not having it, bro, like at all. Like so
So
um
if that's the case, then Leaf, we don't need a point guard then, because
That's
Ben
a
is gonna
fact.
be the
well
one,
we don't need a
and then
point
you
guard,
got
right? Well
Shooter as the
well
backup.
no. In particular, well, I don't think the point guard is probably the least required in this draft because we have a chance to get a legitimate inside presence. Now, down the
Fair enough.
line, if you want to get a point guard, because Struder is going to be Struder got an expiring contract after this year. Uh, uh, um,
Yeah.
And we can't
that
trust Ben at all.
yeah, you and
Like,
Ben is off the books for 40 million, so that's going to be cleared up after this year. Now, you're still going to have your picks. Continue to develop young talent. Continue to develop that. But the thing is, with listen, if you have Clowney, Claxton, and Zach Edey in your front court, you could win 40 games off of defensive rebounding. You can win 40 games off of that. So I'm all right with being a playoff team and picking in the middle or in the beginning 20s of the first round, because that's what Sean Mark's been doing anyway.
Yo, John.
Bro, most of the picks has been late first rounds in the 20s. And
Yo,
they've been
Leaf, I ain't
hitting.
gonna hold you.
Clowney is good. Claxton, we
If
still
you
want.
Yep, Cam
if you
Thomas,
don't get
they were
Zach
on top.
Thomas.
if you don't get Edie, bro, I would pivot to Jonas Valanciunas. 6'11", great rebounder. He could hit the midi.
Yeah,
How y'all feel about Jonas?
he could definitely shoot. Defensively,
And he a free agent, bro. So it's like, you feel me?
defensively
Like,
he ain't really much to speak of, but he could go to work on offense. Offensively
yeah,
and
bro.
on the rebounds, he
He's a
could do work.
great
But
rebounding, bro. And I keep
my
saying this. You just need somebody to
my thing
put
about
next to
him
crack.
is that when we dig in the free agent market, we gotta dig light in the free agent market, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we go after dudes that could get like maybe a 2-year deal for like about 20 mil, like pay him 10 mil. Those is nuggets. We go after backup players. And that's what we went after this past season when we went after Lonnie and DSJ. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we're gonna kind of continue to do until we find something that we really want long term in the free agency. Now, in terms of Valanciunas, bro, like I think it's teams that's looking for him as like 3 or 4, maybe 3 years. I see him getting maybe max 3 years, probably maybe like 50 mil or something from somebody, or maybe 50,
And the Nets
65
just
mil.
need a big body pause. Like a Jonas
We just need some muscle in
or
the paint, bro. That's all we
a
just need. We
Zubac
just
or
need
somebody like that. I like Zubac game too a little bit. You feel
Zubac
me?
is cool,
Something like
but listen,
that.
if you listen,
I like Zubac.
if the first chance that we have to get Zach Edey, we need to take it. We need to take it. If it's
Yeah,
the 12th
but
pick, if it's the 12th pick, like you saying, with because OKC want to get a veteran that could basically kind of be like the dirty work guy on defense, which the DFS they could get on the cheap because they paying him pennies on a dollar. You know what I'm saying? They could get him for cheap, and he got a player option after this year for another 17 mil. That's nothing for them. They could pay that. They could pay that, man, with chicken scratch. So if they
yeah,
willing to
fact.
give up a 12 pick for that, bro, like, I don't think Zach Edey is a lottery pick in this draft, but I'll take him anyway, man. The draft is a gamble as it is, man. I'm taking him.
Yo, Leaf, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna give you some credit. I ain't know who Zach Edey was. I just kept hearing you say his name, and then I said, you know what? Yo, let me see what Leaf's talking about. And I seen like one game of Zach Edey. He dropped like 37. I was like, yo, this kid is kind of nice. I'm like, Leaf know what he's talking about. Now, in the pros, it is different, but 7'4", 300 pounds, bro. I mean, now I do agree with Priest though. This is not a back to the basket league no more. So tell me they're not gonna just let him do no Shaquille O'Neal shit and just cook. But if he could learn how to pass, you feel me? Decent, he'll get a lot of people open shots. Cause
So hold on. Let's add to that conversation. Did you see him pass out of a double? Does he draw doubles, Leaf? Did you see him draw doubles a lot?
Yes, he does. But that's in college. But what I'm saying is in the NBA, nobody's gonna double him right off rip. He has to prove he could be dominant. But if he can prove that he can be dominant, they will double. But if he can pass out of the double team, he gonna get a lot of shots for people. Cause like look at Embiid, bro. Nobody could guard him one-on-one. Look how many shots he get for people. So if Edey could like draw the same attention Embiid can, it'll be lights out, bro. You put shooters around him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges at one point last season led in corner 3-pointer percentage. Cam Thomas at the end of the season was number 10 at catch and shoot for threes. You surround Zach Edey with Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges, it's money. It's go time. It's the green light. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, he's 7'4", 300 pounds. Like I said, man, these people are pros. They make millions of dollars. All you got to do is get somebody with him to work on his lateral quickness, shed some pounds, get in better shape. You know what I'm saying? And you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. I mean, it's really simple. You know what I mean? So
I'm with it. And I gotta say this, I can't keep this away from Leaf. And I only did it because I like Leaf and I don't want his blood pressure to go up. I had went back to the draft like you asked me to see who was at 12. And then when I realized it wasn't the same draft, it was a different draft. They had the Knicks drafting Zach Edey. So I don't want to change. I don't want your blood pressure to go up, Leaf. But I had to tell you. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean? But, so just take it easy, man. Take it easy. But they was also saying in a little article that they had that since they got Mitch Robinson and Isaiah Hartenstein, that the chances are they're gonna just re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein. So I don't know why they even put that there, man.
Yo, Breeze, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I could just tell you the story, listen, man. I really want the Nets to rebuild. I know y'all don't feel the same sentiment, but I think they need to rebuild.
But what does it look like for you if that would happen? What does that look like?
Yo, Leaf, you my guy, bro. Love you, Leaf. Cam Thomas is the rebuild guy. You feel what I'm saying? I know, Breeze, I know you and LM feel the same way. I know Leaf about to curse me out because he feel like Cam is not ready, and that's cool. But that's what I feel like the rebuild is for guys to be able to fail and to get better. You know what I'm saying? I like Clowney. I like the little light skinned dude, Wilson. I like him. You throw Whitehead in there. You feel what I'm saying? And you let them young guys work. The reason I feel like he should rebuild, though, I'm gonna tell you why. When you look at Jordy Fernandez, no NBA experience. When you look at Juwan Howard, he was a college coach, and then he was like an assistant on the Miami Heat. He has no real NBA experience. And then he was a great high school player, with the Fab Five. So when you look at these guys, bro, they more like development coaches more than, you know what I'm saying? So it's
No,
like,
they
do
are.
you really think of Donovan Mitchell or one of these polished guys? You think they're gonna want to play for a coach with no experience? We already seen what happened when KD and Kyrie played for Nash. It was a natural disaster. So since they are development coaches, bro, you should let them rock with the development guys. Claxton, Clowney, Cam Thomas, etc., etc.
I'm with
You know
you.
what I mean? That's
No,
just
hold
what
on.
I think they should do, bro.
Yeah, no, but Leaf agree with you.
Huh?
We've been saying that, but just because you mentioned that, I think since Donovan Mitchell he went to the Cavs and the trajectory changed on how well they were supposed to do. They got knocked out the first round. That wasn't cool, and then they got to the second round, got knocked out. That wasn't cool. Now, in my opinion, if that would happen with the Brooklyn Nets, I will be happy based on the trajectory how well we're supposed to do next season. We're not going for the championship. So if we would have went from the
Yeah,
first to
fact.
second round, our coach would be safe. Look at the Milwaukee
Fact.
Buck coach. He got fired and he was playing great before they got to the postseason. So case in point is the coaches be getting fired because of the trajectory and based on the superstars. Donovan Mitchell's timeline doesn't fit like with he not comfortable with losing in the second round. He want to be a
And I just want to
apex
say this.
competitor.
And to Leaf, and to LM point, I would still get the Castle kid. You know why? Because
Hold
even if
on.
Ben played this year,
Hold on. I said all that to say I don't think Donovan Mitchell coming to the team. I think they fired the
no,
coach
he's
because
not
they want
coming
to
to
get
the
a win
team.
now, coach. Huh?
Yeah, he's not, bro. He's not coming. It's no need to come to the team. Like, and this no disrespect to Bridges, bro, but Bridges is not moving a needle enough where if Mitchell pairs with him, that's doing any real damage. It's just not, bro. And if you listen to Joe Tsai, he basically told you he's rebuilding, bro. I'm taking a long approach. That's what he's basically telling you, bro. I'm about to package up all the vets, send them to contenders, and we about to rebuild, bro. That's what he gonna do. So I don't even know why people think Bridges and these guys are staying. It don't, yo, Breeze. Imagine you putting out the same team: Claxton, Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, and then let's just say you add a different power forward. What's gonna change, bro?
Yo, hold on.
What's gonna change?
I don't be honest. I don't really put Ben Simmons in any kind of equation no more. Hold on, I just want to. There's some tardiness. Shout out to Claude Smith. I gotta disagree with this. He said CT's game hasn't evolved since he was in high school. He scores a lot, that's true, but you still need him to score. Again, this whole thing about him coming out of high school, bro, he went from high school to college. He stayed in college for 1 year. So, case in point is he would be if he left as a senior, he would be a rookie in the NBA now. He's mad young, and to say that he hasn't evolved isn't fair. He's became a better passer. The stats prove it. And as a defender, he's actually got more minutes because of his team defense. I won't say he's just best ISO defense, but there has been situations where there's a guard his size and he plays tough defense on him. If he's guarded like by he got to guard Luka or some shit like that, nah, he's not doing that. But if he's just like guarding some regular schmegler, I won't say regular schmegler, but if he not guarded a guard that's bigger than him like a Luka, he plays tough defense. So this is not even a true, you know what I'm saying, comment. You know what I mean? So I respect your opinion. You know that, Claude. But just that you got to give Cam Thomas more credit than that, bro.
You just got to give Cam the keys to the city, bro, and just watch him work. He's done great against other teams. So I know people have an issue with the playmaking. If you look at the playmaking, he went from like 1.3 assists to 3.4. The kid improved the playmaking. He improved the rebounding. So he's improved. So when people say he hasn't improved, can we please pull up the numbers and show what he was and what he is now? He made improvements, bro. Okay, cool. He's not 6.7 assists like Donovan Mitchell, but he did go up 2.5 assists. So can we give him credit for that? You know what I mean? So we can't keep picking at what he don't do. Let's give him credit for what he's doing and what he's going to continue to grow to do.
No, that's a fact. And again, Claude, I want you to know that I'm talking about Cam Thomas. Like, I think he's going to be a top 10 guard in the Nets history. You know what I mean? I was talking about that the other day. And since you in the comments, Claude, yeah, hold on. He said, I'm not writing them off as far as making improvements. Relax. Yeah, I'm relaxing, but I want you to, since you've been watching the history for 20 years, since you've been watching the Nets for this long, you need to, I want to see who your top 10 guards over Cam Thomas. Because I think he makes that top 10 in the Nets history. I think he's going to be a top 10 guard. Yeah, you're going to put Kidd in front of him, Marbury, Kenny Anderson. You're going to put guards in front of him. But then when you get to like around 5 through 10, it's going to be tough. You're going to put Kenny in front of him.
I don't even know if I put Cade in front of him.
Who?
But the
I don't even know if I put Cade in front of him.
I said Kidd. You don't put Kidd in front of him?
No, I was talking about Cade. I was talking about Cade Cunningham.
No. I'm not saying. I'm talking. No. I said to 10. He's going to be a top 10 guard in Nets history. So I was naming Nets guard.
But yo, Breeze, let me ask you a question though. When you say guard, right? Are you just saying guard, or are you saying which position that guard? Because the guards that you just named is point guards. So you talking shooting guard, or you just talking guards in general? Because he's a true guard, and you
guards in general. So I got Kenny Anderson, Kidd. I got Kittles. I got Vince Carter, small forward. I don't really consider, you feel what I'm saying, Vince Carter a shooting guard. I think that's cheating for real. Like I don't consider him a shooting.
Hold on, boy. I got a small forward. And the whole panel, and this is a question for y'all.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. We're gonna get to your question right after this. Horace Spiegel, he said Jason Kidd, Vince Carter, Marbury, Kenny Anderson, Joe Johnson, Kyrie Irving, Drazen Petrovic. Yeah, you're right. He top 10. You see what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be guards in front, but he make that list. He clears. Go ahead though. What's your question? Yeah, but no, even with Carter, he still make the top 10. So, yeah, I want to hear the question. What's goody?
So the question is, do y'all think it's disrespectful that Vince Carter is getting inducted in the Hall of Fame and Kenyon Martin is not?
No.
Wrong question. Do you think it's disrespectful he's getting his jersey retired and Kenyon Martin's not? My apologies.
No, I think the Vince Carter is just more involved with the NBA. He had a longer tenure in the NBA than you know what I'm saying, the Kenyon Martin.
He's more about the Nets though, Breeze. We're not talking about career. We just talking about what you did on the Nets though.
But you gotta realize it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, so it's in totality of everything players did.
No. Not Hall of Fame. And that was the wrong question. I meant to say Vince Carter is getting his jersey retired by the Nets. Do you think it's disrespectful that Kenyon Martin's not getting his jersey also retired by the Nets? That was the question.
I don't know. I got to contrast the numbers. I got to see how long Vince Carter was here opposed to Kenyon Martin. I think it was close in the career, like 5-6 years for both. And I think 6 years, 7 years for Kenyon Martin. I'm guessing, but I got to check. But that being said, I think. Yeah, I think Vince Carter. I don't, bro. But all right, but say why?
Well, for one, I'm gonna state the obvious. Did Kenyon Martin and Jason Kidd not go to 2 back-to-back NBA finals? Yes, they lost, but he never did that with Vince Carter. He did that with Kenyon Martin. I mean, that means something. Back-to-back, bro. And in them 2 years that they did that, the Nets was like the best team in the Eastern Conference. It was Kidd, Kittles, Kenyon Martin, you feel what I'm saying? Jason Collins, Keith Van Horn. So let's not act like the Nets wasn't running through shit for them 2 years, bro. So, and K-Mart was on the team like 6-7 years. So again, you know, they never won the championship because, of course, you played Kobe and Shaq, but they did make it there twice. I don't remember you doing that with Vince Carter at all.
Nah,
And I
respectfully,
think
bro.
Kenyon Martin was there longer.
I'm gonna be
And I think
honest.
he was at net longer.
You making a strong case for it, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. But see,
And
that's the
honestly
thing, though.
speaking,
To
Breeze,
retire,
he was on
to
the Nets
retire his
longer
number.
also. Yeah,
Okay.
well. The thing is, they're retiring Vince Carter's number. So think about this, right? Let's say you, Breeze. Let's say you on the Nets, right? You go to 2 NBA finals. You on a team 6-7 years. You putting up great numbers, right? Boom. For whatever reason, they don't sign you back. They don't want to pay you. You like, I'm not taking a pay cut. You leave. Then they get me. I'm a superstar player. I come to the Nets. I give you some highlights. I give you some game winners. But I didn't play as long as you played on the Nets. And I didn't go to 2 NBA finals like you on the Nets. And I didn't have 2 seasons where I was the best team, where we was the best team on the Nets. And then I get my jersey retired and you don't. You wouldn't feel a kind of way about that?
I mean, I see your point. Again, like I said, I'm with you on that. But I don't want you to miss the fact that listen, Oren in the comments saying that he only played for 4 seasons. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
Vince Carter
Well,
played
he
for
did a
the.
lot in them
And Vince
4
Carter
seasons, though.
played. Vince Carter played 5-6 seasons, and I just again, it's about the relationships too. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like for instance, I heard that Oakley declined. They tried to make it up to Oakley with the Knicks organization. Like, yo, we gonna retire your number, even though his number he ain't really. You know what I mean? What Oakley really did, but he meant something to the fans. He meant something to the Knicks culture. But he turned it down. So it don't even have to be this, how you say, incredible career. So yeah, you make a good, strong case for Kenyon Martin getting his number retired for the Nets. And if it happened, Harlem, bro, I wouldn't be tripping. Like, I'll be cool with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what
How
it
you
is.
feel about it though, personally?
I
You
feel
agree
like
with that though, and you feel like Vince Carter thing?
I feel like it's about relationships. I feel like Kenyon Martin don't have a relationship with the GM or the owner. You know, you got Vince Carter though. He's the color commentator. He's calling the games with Eagle, Ian Eagle, and all of that. So it's the relationships. But just to your point, far as what he did for the Nets franchise, yeah, fuck it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I think the Nets want to make history more than we have history, and doing things like that does build the culture and possibly the fan base. So, you know, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm actually with you on that.
Hey.
Hold on. Claude Smith said Kid, Urban, Marbury, Deron Williams, D'Angelo Russell. I'm not giving you D. Russell is better than Cam Thompson. I'm just not. Michael Ray Richardson, you can argue that he a player from the 80s, but I'm not gonna give you that. But I'm gonna respect your list though. Kid, Urban, Marbury, Deron Williams, D'Angelo Russell, Michael Ray Richardson, Kenny Anderson, Sam Cassell should be ranked ahead of CT. CT is a work in progress. But even with that, that's not 10, bro. But that's still not 10. Kid 1, Irvin 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it is 10. It is 10, but okay. How many years was Sam Cassell here? And what did he do?
Hey, yo, listen, Breeze. A better rebuttal to that, bro, would be that you feel like when Cam Thomas' career is over, he would be top 10. That would be a better rebuttal to that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because-
no, definitely. But that's what I was. Yeah. I didn't know he was gonna throw Sam Cassell in there. That was
As
just
long
some
as he
slick
passed
shit,
that Brooke
bro.
Lopez record, bro, that's all that matters. We need somebody to take over that Brooke Lopez record.
Yo, no, I can't. Hold on, nah. I can't give him Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell, that was slick though, Claude. You slick. Yo, he was here for 97 through 98. He played great basketball with the Nets when he did. He averaged 19 with 34 minutes. He was the man when he came in. But then he left, and then no. He played 2 years in a row. He played 97, 98. Then they had that lockout season. I know y'all remember that shit. And that was only 4 games he played. You know what I'm saying? And then he got traded to the Bucks. So basically, he played 2 full seasons with the Nets, and then he played 3. Nah, just until what Harlem said, yeah. Overall, Cam Thomas is going to be a better player than Sam Cassell. So no, I got Cam Thomas number 10. So even if you got those other players in front of him, I got Cam Thomas number 10 on that list, Claude. Nice try though. That was nice.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy, bro. Like, can we really say that any Nets player is a legend if they don't win a ring, though? Because I feel like to be an ultimate legend, bro, to really stamp any of these guys, they have to win a ring. So you can say that this was a great player, but if they don't win no ring, can you truly stamp them, bro? You gotta at least win a ring, bro, to be stamped.
But what about fans and how they feel about what about Philly fans and how they feel about Allen Iverson? You know what I'm saying? Because you take that away, they just gave him a whole statue. You feel what I mean?
He's a well, it's different for Brooklyn because Brooklyn started in Jersey and then they left Jersey and came to Brooklyn. So since Brooklyn wasn't always here and they wasn't always a franchise, I think you gotta win a ring, bro. Feel what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. You kind of lost me on that one. I ain't get where you was going with that. But what I will say is that look, even Pat Ewing for the Knicks, he didn't win a championship, but he a legend there. You feel what I'm saying? It's about sometimes Harlem. I feel like it's about culture sometimes, right? Like even like Brandon Roy. If you know who he is, he used to play for the Portland Trailblazers. Like he never won nothing. He got injured, but he a legend there. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like even
what I'm saying, like, all right. But I feel like you have to win at least something to like. Okay, so when you look at all of the people that played on Brooklyn, right? Do you stamp any of them like you would stamp a Ewing on the Nets? Is there anybody through the Nets history that you're like, yo, this was the Ewing of the Nets?
No, hold on.
No,
say that again. I was reading the comment. My fault. What was you saying?
No, nah. Is there anybody through the Brooklyn Nets history that you would say reminds you of what a Patrick Ewing was on the Knicks? Like when you look at that player on the Nets, like, yo, this was like the main guy on the Nets. This guy deserves a statue. Is there anybody on the Nets that you look at and feel like they did that good for the franchise that they deserve a statue?
Nah, not in the NBA. No, right? I would say Irving for the ABA, but not in the NBA.
And that's what I'm saying. So you don't think a championship would change that?
Of course it would.
Right. So that's the point that I'm making is like Cam Thomas is good, but do you think he's gonna be an AI kind of player that where they're gonna be making a statue for him? We don't know. I'm not ruling it out, but AI is big.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Yeah, no, I like AI. When
I'm just saying like AI is big shoes to fill.
Yeah, definitely. He got into the finals.
You know what I
mean?
These guys that haven't won a ring like Miller. Yeah, feel me? So what I'm saying is Cam would have to do a lot to be in that conversation. You get what I'm saying? But when you look at the Nets history, no player right now, you would be like, yo, I'm giving him a statue.
No. That's real shit. But that being said, I'm here for it. I'm here to see who you know what I mean, deserves it. Again, I really feel like this team is going to win a championship one day, man. I do, bro. I really feel like it's possible,
I hope
especially
they do because it's for the city. You feel me? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
hell yeah. I want to see it too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think Cam Thomas is somebody that could score 30 points. When you look at the best scorers in this league, they scoring north of 25 points. I think he one of those players. I think he definitely could score 25 to 30 points night after night. In nights that he doesn't, because he became a better playmaker, I think, he won't force to just average 30. but you want to give him the most
I agree.
shots in the game. Yesterday we was talking about Nimhard being here, and they was talking about, he might be taking, if he did get here, he'd be taking 15 and 20 shots. I disagree with that. Like I do want him on the
Nah.
team, but I'll say 10 to 12 shots. I don't know if I need him taking 15 to 20
So
shots, man. That's a lot.
so Joey BK said something that I wanted to touch on. Shout out to Joey. He said that he liked Nimhard, but Nimhard hasn't really proven himself yet, to like be that guy. And I agree because we see a small sample size of guys and we'll see them do good. But what we have to realize is it's different when nobody's game planning for you. You see, like nobody game planned for him on the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Halliburton just got injured, and then Nimhard kind of went crazy. So when they actually game plan for you and say, "Yo, okay, we have to stop this guy," is Nimhard gonna be doing the same thing? We don't know. So I felt like
Nah,
that was a good
no,
point.
no.
Joey made, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I still, again, my thing is you gotta, how you say, take chances on players, and for him to
Absolutely.
step up in the playoffs like that, bro, I give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I would,
Yeah.
he's a young player. He's somebody that definitely, again, even in the press, even in the media, even on Twitter, they're talking about how they gotta be able to showcase Nimhard next to a Tyrese Halliburton. After that playoff run, you cannot put him on the bench, bro. He can't come off of the bench. When I looked at his stat, bro, it's impeccable. How he went from 16 points to 24 points. Like that's a big ass jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? So even if it is because Halliburton is down, he's not gonna want to go into next season getting 20 something minutes when he know if he get 30 minutes he could be more productive. So
Let me ask you a question, bro.
he could
Is it
start.
safe to say that Tyrese Halliburton is shake bake, bro? Because I'm really not on the hype train of him. He's okay, but he's not as good as I feel people hype him up to be, bro. Am I bugging in your opinion?
Nah, I think he's 24
Okay.
and there's room for improvement. You can't look at him like a Brunson where he a polished guard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think he's, first time he went to the playoffs. I just think he's somebody in the Eastern Conference he's going to be a tough act for seasons to come, for years to come. But I think he is what he is. You know what I mean? He's definitely someone that has room for improvement. I'll say that he has room for improvement, right?
I told y'all, Breeze. Nobody listened to me, bro. Pascal Siakam was cooking Boston the whole series. The Nets should have got Pascal, bro.
Now we ain't had Ben Simmons on the contract. We ain't had that bread to give him for real, and we got to pay Claxton. So if we wouldn't be able to even. Yeah, that's why we didn't get him. How we going to promise Claxton we going to pay him in the offseason and we pick up Pascal Siakam? I think he went right where he was supposed to go. He good with that team.
I fuck with Claxton, bro, but to get Pascal, Claxton on the first thing smoking, bro. I'm keeping it a buck. He was torching Boston, bro. They had no answer for him. He was cooking the whole playoffs, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga is really out here. I'm talking about everybody. Al Horford, Tatum, bro. It ain't matter, bro. He was just cooking niggas. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, and how you feel about this three though? How you feel about if Paul George was to actually go back there and they could sign Siakam with a big three of Halliburton, Siakam, and Paul George? How you feel about that?
They'd be dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
So?
I don't think Paul George re-signs with the Clippers, so that's a real possibility. I think that they definitely need help with defense, so they would help. Hopefully, him being a veteran, he can help them play defense because, when the Knicks was scoring on them the way they did, it just upset me the entire time. Like, fuck, like guard these niggas, man. Like, so you know what I mean? I just think that and Paul George is known for playing both sides of the ball, so maybe some of that veteran leadership will pay off. You know what I mean? If he went back
I'm
and,
mad as shit. I'm mad as shit too, bro, because
came back to the Pacers. So
like
we'll see.
we all like as fans, we all got the series we didn't want to see. And then on top of that, it's like, all right, cool. Like the Knicks ain't make it, but then Indiana gets swept. It's like, bro, I was really hoping to see a more entertaining series. That shit just was like, nah, bro. So it
Yeah, I
wasn't
wanted
fun,
them
man.
to. I wanted them to at least wear the Celtics down so they could, soften them up a
Yeah,
little
bro.
bit for
Bro,
the
they got
next team.
swept the moon, though. But you know what, though? Honestly, to your point, because you made a good point. You know, the only person on that team that had experience was Pascal.
Yeah, it was just him.
No, sorry, Miles Turner was in the league for 6 years, bro. This was his first time making it to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, he was
De'Aaron Fox.
No, he took him to the next
Yeah.
level. He definitely took him to the next level.
Yeah, bro. So Miles Turner, that was his first year. All them other guys, it was their first year. You remember when the Kings played the Warriors? And they lost to the Warriors. That was like De'Aaron Fox. That was De'Aaron Fox's first time ever making it also. So some of these guys, bro, been in the league a long ass time and never made it to the playoffs. So it's like it was literally one guy playing against a whole team of veterans. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So.
Yeah, and again, I thought Nemhard being in the second season in the NBA, I thought he stepped up. Easy said you thought it was going. Nah, I didn't think it was going 7, but damn, I didn't think they was going to sweep them. You know what I mean?
At least, bro.
Yeah, I thought they was going to win those first. I thought they was going to win their home games, bro. When the Boston, they had home court advantage. They going to win their first 2, and then when they go back to Indiana, you know what I'm saying? The Pacers was going to win those 2 games. I gave them that. I gave it. I thought it would go 6.
Breeze, let me see what the fuck is it. Indiana blew 2 games. They blew game 1 and they blew game 3. They should have been up 2 games to 1 going into game 4.
Yeah, I think that game 1 where Carlisle, the coach, he came out and said it was his fault too. You seen that?
Yeah, he fucked up, bro. He should have called the timeout. And I always tell you guys, bro, when the opposing team is at home, that's why when y'all was complaining about that Maxey foul, I tell you, you not like people gonna get the calls at home. Jaylen Brown clearly pushed Pascal in the back, bro. We all seen that. But when you in another person home, you're not gonna get that call, bro. You just not. Like that's just not how it works. So really, they gave Boston that opportunity to hit that 3. You feel me? It happens. But Indiana fumbled because they was in position to win. They made mental mistakes that shouldn't have even came down to that. So they blew that game. Boston came back, dominated in game 2 because they knew they fucked up. So now instead of it being 1-1 going to game 3, now it's 2-0. Then Indiana should have won game 3 and you blew that game. And then game 4 comes and then you blow that game, bro. So you dead ass blew 3 games, bro. 3 games. They should have won. They blew. They was up big in game 3. They was up big in game 4, and y'all just blew it. And Boston, they one of them teams. They just turn it up, bro. If you pay attention to Boston, they turn it up, bro, and they get that little pep talk in the huddle, and then they come out and then they just turn it up. And next thing you know. So, and that's one thing about Boston. They turn it up. It's kind of lights out for you, man.
Yeah, but you gotta realize the difference between the Pacers and the Celtics is the experience. I mean, you talk about, for one, to your point earlier in the conversation, you got Tatum and Brown. They've been together for 6, 7, 8 seasons. Then you got championship experience with Drew Holiday. Then you got Al Horford, a straight veteran. You know what I'm saying? You got all of these players that's going to keep you where you need to be when it's clutch time, where you mentally focus, where you could say, all right, I could tap in because these players, niggas, they get in the time like, fuck, man, it was your fault, man. You trash. They're like, yo, chill, man. We ain't gotta fight each other, man. Say that shit for after the game. Know what I mean? Like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like they peacemakers when there's tension, when you want to blame your teammate and shit. Like, yo, man, give me back my $5, my nigga. Yo, give me back my fucking $5, bro. Cause you said you was gonna make that shot last huddle, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I just think the veterans showing that leadership in the playoffs. Yeah.
Do you really believe? And it's a real question for you. Do you really think Minnesota can't win the next 3 games? Do you really believe that in your heart of hearts?
In my heart of hearts, I believe they can win next game. That then they gotta go back to Dallas to win. I don't know if they win in that game, bro. I don't know if they win in that game. I could give you game 5. Excuse me. I'm confident enough to say that I believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves is going to win game 5. That's a fact. But just game 6 going back to Dallas? Nah. I wouldn't put no money on that shit. I might put some money. I might FanDuel game 5. Wolves winning game 5. You know what I'm saying? Hey, anybody in the chat, don't do that shit off of me. You know what I mean? I ain't really good with FanDuel. You know what I mean? Or I was down bad on FanDuel. So don't believe Big Fan Breezy when it comes to FanDuel. But I do think that the Wolves can win game 5.
So if they win game 5, right? And let's just say they win game 6, does that change how you feel about game 7?
Bro, if they win in Minnesota. Yeah, definitely. It definitely does. Word. Then I'm gonna get paid, bro. I'm finna put some money on this shit, bro.
Listen, if they come back and they win the next 3 games, bro, all I want you to do, bro, is to say Harlem called it first, bro. That's all, my nigga. Because I'm
the name
you,
of my the title of my show is gonna say Harlem called it first, man. That's the name. I'm gonna say Harlem called it motherfucking May, late May.
Yo, hey, yo, you know how much money, Breeze, you could literally get though off of that?
Bro,
well, just literally like having the first team in history.
Yo, bro, I'll put $10 on the 1,500, bruh. Yo, no, it's 15. It's that's the odds. The odds is 1,500. So they the least likely team. There's only 3 teams left. So they the least likely team to win the championship. So if that's the case, and again, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would cash app you. I'm not gonna hold you. If I win, if I really come up, I'm a cash app you, bro. I'm a cash app you, bro.
Yo,
not all of it. I'm not gonna cash app you all of it. I'll cash app you a piece of that. You know what I mean?
yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. All Minnesota had to do was win 1. That's all they had to do, bro. And I tell you something, man. Dallas, they playing with fire, bro. They playing with fire. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good. I need you to read that. Hold on, I'm reading for you. Claude Smith said at Harlem, if the Timberwolves win the next 3 games, I will view you as a genius.
Yo, Claude, well, you better start viewing me as a look. All I keep telling you, man, the NBA never had nobody do it. It's bound to happen, bro. It's bound to happen. And then you have to understand also Vegas is involved, bro. So at any time, Vegas could pull a move, bro, and be like, yo, make them the first team that win it all. Like, I'm just saying, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do know Vegas be involved, bro. So don't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. That's all it just takes a team 1 game to win, bro. And let me ask you a question, Breeze. Let's say it go to game 6, right? Do you feel like all the is on Dallas now to win?
I feel like they better have fucking Lively. If they ain't got Lively going into Game 6, that's what I'm gonna do before I end the stream. I'm finna end the stream soon, but I want to do
He's
that
coming back
before I
in Game
leave.
5.
He is?
He coming back in Game 5. Yeah. He coming back
Oh,
in
what
Game
was his
5, they had said.
what was his injury?
Neck
You know,
strain. Neck strain.
a neck strain.
Yeah, because he got kneed in his neck, whatever. They thought it was a concussion, but it was like a little strain of the neck. You know when you just get hit in your neck, whatever, it kind of like fuck up your muscles a little bit.
Got a kink in your
like
shit,
that.
like yo, yeah. All right, so
All I'm saying
that's
is, bro, all I'm saying is if they lose Game 5, the pressure is on them to close it out in game. Bro, listen, when Boston eliminated Indiana, Dallas had one job: eliminate Minnesota, right? You failed at that. Now, if I'm Minnesota, my only objective is to get it back to Game 6. You don't want to get eliminated in your home, right?
Facts.
So them fans is gonna be rocking. They gonna be hyper. You feel me? Minnesota gonna get the calls. It's no guarantee they gonna win, but they should win, right? So if it gets back to Game 6, all I'm saying to you is the pressure is all the way on Dallas, bro. Dallas has to win, bro. Because if they lose Game 6, telling you, my nigga, it's quiet, bro.
Yeah, no,
All I'm
I'm
saying,
not even
man,
mad. I'm with that. I hear you. I
I'm
hear
telling
you.
you,
Listen, I had Wolves winning this series, bro, in 6. But when I seen them go,
and the pressure's on Dallas, bro. If they lose Game 5, Breeze, they gonna be iffy in Game 6 because again, Karl Anthony Towns, he's the X factor, bro. If he dominates, Dallas is in trouble, bro. We have not seen him dominate yet. Correct?
so you saying he bound to have one of those games tonight? He had like
games tonight.
Yeah, he had like 20. He had 25, and and Ant-Man had 29. Yo, if Cat can shoot that way, like he was really efficient tonight. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. If he do that, if he could do that the rest of the series, Dallas will not win, bro. I promise you, they won't win, bro. If he start doing that, it's lights out, my nigga. Look, yo, bro. Let me tell you one thing. I'm firm in my takes, right?
Yeah.
If the Timberwolves lose, as a man, I'll come up here and say, yo, the Timberwolves lost. I have no problem saying I'm wrong, right? But what I will say is, if you notice, them NBA analysts, they takes be real shaky, right? I guarantee you, bro. You see how like Barkley every game. I'm gonna give you a prime example, please. You see how every game Charles Barkley be like, yo, I take Dallas to win. Yo, I take Dallas to win. He took Dallas to win all 4 games, right? If Minnesota win Game 5, how much you want to bet Barkley get on national TV and say Dallas got to win Game 6? Because you know what I mean, like, bro, people always change their takes as the series go along.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta expect that because it's contingent on what happens. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, I'm sticking to what I feel, bro. If Cat, because if you notice, every game that Minnesota lost, what has the media said, bro? He needs to stop shooting. He needs to stop shooting. He needs to be a big man. Everybody said that, bro. It's common fucking sense. It don't take a rocket scientist, bro. You're 7 foot. Why is Kyrie Irving guarding you? Come on, bro. Get your big ass down there. They like, bro. Somebody need to give him a pep talk, my nigga. I don't know who it is, but somebody need to take him in a back room and say, bro, listen, if you shoot a jump shot, if I'm Chris Finch, I swear to God, bro, if you shoot another jump shot, I'm sitting your dumb ass on the bench the whole fucking game, bro.
Yeah, but now
on
that note, on that note, and now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it was because of defense or because he was cold. PJ Washington shot 2 for 9 from the 3-point line. which means that was the game plan. The game plan is if he's open for three, take that three. Even if you missing, you still spacing the floor. They gotta respect it. Now that being said, it looked like the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was toggle. There was a lot of ties, lead changes, and then later to the latter part of the game, they opened up the lead as much as they could. But the Mavs, they pretty much kept it close. But case in point is the Mavs can't control pace of the game if PJ Washington is not knocking down that three ball, because the Wolves, respectfully, they know that Doncic is going to score and they know that Kyrie is going to score. At minimum, they both want to shoot. That being said, both of them tonight, they were only 13 for 39, so they shot poorly tonight together. Hold on, I just want to say this. Hold on, let me say this. I contribute that to fatigue. They were really anxious to close out because Boston closed that series, and they were just kind of like waiting for them. They didn't want to, and I think they pressed the issue. Luka Doncic took 11 3-pointers. To me, that's lazy work, bro. You got to get to the basket more. But in his defense, he was 4 for 11, so he shot okay from the 3-point line. Kyrie Irving, on the other hand, he was 1 for 6, and he only had 16 points. So, in my opinion, they really never had control of the pace of the game. You know what I'm saying? They just kept it close, but they never had control of the pace. You know what I mean?
So 2 points I want to point out. The first point I want to point out, I trust the others on Minnesota more than I trust the others on Dallas. So the others on Dallas, PJ Washington, Lively, Derrick Jones Jr., right? Those are the others. PJ shoot, Derrick Jones, he's more of a above the rim shooter player, but he can shoot a little bit. And then you have Lively in the pick and roll. I have more faith in Jaden McDaniels and Mike Conley than I do Derrick Jones and PJ Washington. That's the first point. The second point I want to say is, and I don't know if you peeped this adjustment. This adjustment, I felt, changed the game. And if Minnesota can continue to do it, they'll be fine. Remember when I told you have to make Luka play defense? They actually put
I remember
Anthony Edwards. They put Anthony Edwards on Luka Doncic. You seen that? So by them doing that,
I didn't see the game. I couldn't sit through it. I was busy for real. But I'm listening to you though. Go ahead.
So they switched it up basically. They took Jaden McDaniels off of Luka and put Jaden on Kyrie, and they put Anthony Edwards on Luka. I felt like that's gonna give Luka fits. Here's the thing: when you look at Luka, bro, Luka plays like Jokic. He plays like Kawhi. You can never speed him up. You know what I'm saying? But when you put an athletic player like Ant on Luka, you can't just sit there and dribble and toy with him. Feel me? So I felt like that adjustment right there, that's gonna kind of work against Luka, bro. You feel me? So now he really gonna have to play. Luka kind of just play around with niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's like real methodical is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He's not really like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like if you put somebody athletic and put pressure on him, it's gonna be harder for him, bro. And then if you seen the game one press conference, you seen when he had dissed Ant Edwards, you seen that shit?
Nah, who dissed Ant Edwards?
Bro, you ain't seen it, yo, bro. You gotta pull out. You gotta pull.
Hold on, what did he say? What did he say?
He basically said, so you know how they was saying that like Ant Edwards is like the next Jordan. So Luka basically was like, yo, if he's the next Jordan, I'm the next. If he's Jordan, I'm Larry Bird, and Jordan never beat Larry Bird. I was like, oh
yeah. I seen that. I thought I missed something, but nah. But I mean, that's poked. But that could be poked to be activity. Pause. But If he listen, Ant-Man, he showed up tonight, bro. He had 29 points. He wasn't super duper efficient, but he did enough and again, I seen him hit clutch shots too. And when he took that Jordan shit, excuse me, it's because Jordan was known for the midi, and I think Ant-Man got a midi. I won't say as good as Jordan's, but he definitely got a midi. You know what I mean? He's not a player, like, no disrespect, like a Tatum, where he feel like he gotta take the three. Sometimes you that's not the comfortable shot. You just stepping back to take the three because it's 3 points, but it's not necessarily the best shot. Sometimes the defense is not giving you that, and they want you to take the three. So you don't want to get into that. So I don't know. I like Ant-Man's game. I'm not saying it's Jordan's game, but but for Luka to say that, he's competitive like that. You know what I mean? So I like, and again, I think this is a rivalry for years to come. To be honest with you,
me too. So me and you is in agreement that it's going game 6. So since we in agreement with that, let me ask you this: does Dallas close in game 6, or does Minnesota take it to game 7?
I don't know. Well, what I will say is, whenever Lively come back, the Wolves are going to attack him like a pack. They're going to go at him early and often.
Game 5, I told you, game 5 he coming back.
I still got the Wolves winning, and I think that's the X factor. They're gonna put pressure on him. They're gonna make him play defense. Even though Rudy, in my opinion, he stinks on the offensive side of the ball. He's not really that good. I feel like they're gonna give him the ball just to aggregate Lively, like not give him no rest on any play. Every time down a play, you either got Lively in a situation where he in some kind of basketball action. He in a pick and roll, or he in a basketball play where he being attacked by Ant-Man trying to dunk on him or something. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's going to be the X factor. And yeah, if they could lean on a Lively and exploit that matchup, because kind of like just the animal nature of like a shark. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say blood in the water, but they see a wounded. You know what I mean? Look at him like a wounded animal. Like, all right, let's go after him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Well, one thing
that's possible.
Minnesota got to work on, man. They got to learn how to stop that pick and roll. That pick and roll shit with Lively is deadly, bro. They get way too many easy alley-oops and all that. When your back is against the wall, bro, it's gonna bring out the best in you. We already seen Minnesota, they ain't want to get swept, right? So now I think the next thing for them is we don't want to pack it in at home, right? So these are the 2 games why I think they're gonna win. Just off that. I don't want to get swept, and I don't want to pack it in at home in front of the home crowd. Game 6 is gonna be the defining moment, in my opinion. Does Minnesota say, bro, we feel like we could win this and get it back home, or do they pack it in and be like, you know what, fuck it, bro, we won 2 games? You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, it's hard, bro. It's hard to get to this point, Breeze. Just because Minnesota did good this year, bro. Again, it don't mean y'all gonna sweep Phoenix next year. It don't mean y'all gonna beat Denver. You know what I mean? Shit don't happen like that. Most of us had Denver winning again, and we seen how that shit went. So you're not guaranteed. So I'm curious to see, is Minnesota gonna pack it in?
Nah, I agree with you. I think teams that pack it in get swept tonight, bro. You know what I mean? If you mentally give up, you get swept tonight. But to your point, because they got that home court advantage, I think they got that in the back of their mind as well. Like, yo, if we could win this game 5, we got the momentum going into game 6. I think they attack.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm not. But what I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying, yeah, home. Yeah, I think they're gonna win because just the energy of the fans after everything. It's gonna be like they're gonna be erupted. Like it's going that building gonna shake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, yeah, it's gonna be a tough place for them to play, and the Mavericks are gonna know that. They're gonna know that Game 6 is dire. Like they absolutely have to win that game. So they're gonna be playing with a sense of urgency in Game 5 and Game 6. I'm interested to see it. I'm fitting to close out. I want to say shout to Harlem, shout to everybody that was on the panel. Again, man, Harlem got some wild takes, but I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I want, and again, you don't have to. Oh, Breezy not going to agree with me. I don't want to join the panel, bro. This is not that. You don't have to necessarily. You're going to be respected regardless of us agreeing with your take or whatnot. So we don't even trip. So I want to say shout out to Harlem, salute to everybody that was in the panel. Shout to the chat, and y'all know my man Pots and Pans, 100 grand. My guy Jay, is his birthday, so happy birthday to my guy Jay.
Happy birthday, Jay. Salute, King.
Word, facts. And I'm gonna close off on that, man. Happy birthday to my guy Jay, man. This was what's next for the Nets. We spoke on that earlier in the stream. But we'll be back. Shit, it ain't no game tomorrow. When the next game? Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. Yo, Thursday. Shout out to my guy Claude, man. All love. Wolves in 7, bro.
Shout again, man. Shout out to the chat, and I appreciate y'all, man. It's love, yo. I'll get with y'all later. Peace.
Holla, bro.